We visited Marsaxlokk by amazing walk from Marsaxlokk city. It was walk through the nature and we saw the Marsaxlokk cliffs, and you could see our special video about it. Just at the entrance of the village we saw a very special church of Lady of Snow, and this church is built in 1650 and rebuilt in 1844, but it is just 100 meters away from Tas-Silg, Maltese of snows, which is one of the most ancient religious sites in Malta, and its origin dates back to the misty prehistoric period. It's about 2800 years BC. Marsaxlokk is a small traditional fishing village in the southeastern region of Malta. It has a harbor and is a tourist attraction known for its views, fishermen and history. The village has a population of about 3,500 citizens. And the village is also known for the Marsaxlokk market, which is mainly a large fish market which takes place along the seafront on Sundays, and a tourist market during all other days of the week. Inhabited and well known since antiquity, Marsaxlokk was used as a port by Phoenicians, Carthaginians, and also there are remains of a Roman era harbor. Originally a part of the city of Zeytin, the fishing village became a separate parish in the late 19th century. Traditional luzzi and other larger and more modern ships line the sheltered inner harbor. The village is also popular among locals and tourists for its walks around the coast and the harbor, and by its restaurants and also for its swimming zones. Marsaxlokk Bay also includes a container freeport towards Birzebbuga, a power station complex towards Delimara, and a small ship repair facility for fishermen. The colorful traditional Maltese fishing boats, the luzzi, are one of the symbols of Malta. The painted eye on each side of the prow is an old custom believed to protect the boats from the evil. Marsaxlokk is especially known for the many luzzis in its harbor, and in the background we can see the parish church of Marsaxlokk, dedicated to Our Lady of the Rosary, the Madonna of Pompeye. The construction of the church started in 1890 and finished in 1897, and it was built as a fulfillment of promise made Marquess Rosalia after she was saved from a violent storm at the sea. The feast of Our Lady is held on the last Sunday of July, and it includes a procession with a statue and a firework display. Most of the fishermen who worked out of Marsaxlokk Bay used to live in Zeytin, commuting back and forth. Around 1846, the first houses began to be built in Marsaxlokk, as the fishermen from Zeytin settled there permanently. Today, about 70% of Malta's fishermen fleet belongs to Marsaxlokk. In 1989, the famous summit meeting between the Soviet and United States leaders Mikhail Gorbachev and George Bush was held on board a ship in Marsaxlokk Bay. Well known by its beauty, Marsaxlokk Bay is marked on all tourist sites of Malta as a must-see place. Here you can take boats that will take you to the amazing trips around surrounding swimming points and Marsaxlokk cliffs. Here you can find several fishing restaurants, and it is the best place to have a lunch. But if we have to consider this place for the, for example, a summer vacation, it is hard to say if it is a good option. For one-day visit, it's definitely must-see place. But Marsaxlokk is today framed by the fuel tanks and the chimneys of the Delimara power station, and huge cranes of the Malta freeport container terminal. And you can see clearly those chimneys and cranes from the Marsaxlokk, and it definitely doesn't look nice. Also, the water in a bay naturally, because there are so many boats, is not so very nice, and it's not clear. And so the small beach just on the edge of the bay is definitely not useful for swimming. On the other side, the amazing walk to Marsaxlokk, to nature, is something that is a great thing for the people who likes walking in nature. On the other side, you can easily walk to the Birzebbuga. It's a big city which has amazing sandy beach, but this beach is just in the port of Birzebbuga, so it's also not a good solution. And there is also St. Peter's pool about 2 kilometers away from Marsaxlokk. It is a natural pool, and it is a very good place for swimming and for diving, but you can't expect that it is a place for the relaxed stay in with sun beds and umbrellas. But place for the swimming and diving and nearby Marsaxlokk are quite natural, and they're made of stones, not of the sand. Marsaxlokk is on the route of tourist hop and off buses. As I said, we came here by walk from Marsaxlokk, but you can easily come from Valletta bus station by buses 81 and 85 directly to the Marsaxlokk. Oh, thank you.